Imagine a tiny volcanic island, just 8 square miles of black sand and rock, sitting in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean. In 1945, this seemingly insignificant speck of land became the site of one of the most brutal and legendary battles of World War II, the Battle of Iwo Jima. For 36 days. This island was hell on earth. So why was this small island so important? For the United States, Iwo Jima was a crucial stepping stone in the campaign against Japan. It was located perfectly between American B-29 bomber bases in the Mariana Islands and their target, Tokyo. Capturing it meant eliminating Japanese radar stations that were giving early warnings of American raids. More importantly, it would provide emergency landing strips for damaged bombers returning from their missions, and a base for fighter planes to escort them. For the thousands of airmen flying these dangerous missions, Iwo Jima would become a literal lifesaver. The Japanese commander, General Kuribayashi, knew this. He fortified the island not with traditional beach defenses, but with a complex network of over 11 miles of underground tunnels, hidden artillery, and camouflaged bunkers. He ordered his men to abandon the suicidal banzai charges of past battles and instead fight a war of attrition from their fortified positions, making the Americans pay for every single inch of ground. On February 19, 1945, after days of naval bombardment, 70,000 U.S. Marines hit the beaches. The soft, black volcanic ash was like quicksand, bogging down men and machines. At first the resistance was light, a deceptive calm before the storm. Then Kuribayashi's hidden guns opened up, turning the beaches into a slaughterhouse. Just 4 days into the relentless fighting, on February 23rd, a group of Marines fought their way to the top of Mount Suribachi, the island's highest point. They raised a small American flag, and a short time later a second larger flag was raised. A photo of this moment, captured by Joe Rosenthal, would become one of the most iconic images of the entire war, a powerful symbol of sacrifice and American resolve. But the battle was far from over. The fighting moved north into a nightmarish landscape of fortified caves and ridges, with names like the Meat Grinder and Bloody Gorge. Marines had to clear out the Japanese defenders one by one, using flamethrowers and explosives in brutal close-quarters combat. The cost was staggering. By the time the island was declared secure on March 26th, over 26,000 Americans were killed or wounded. Of the 21,000 Japanese defenders, nearly all fought to the death. Iwo Jima was the only battle in the Pacific where American casualties outnumbered the Japanese. Admiral Chester Nimitz famously said of the fighting, "Uncommon valor was a common virtue. The sacrifice, however, was not in vain." The airfields on Iwo Jima saved the lives of an estimated 24,000 American airmen whose B-29s made emergency landings there. But the sheer ferocity of the battle also gave American leaders a terrifying preview of what an invasion of the Japanese mainland would look like, a factor that would later influence the decision to use the atomic bomb. The flag on Suribachi remains a timeless tribute to the courage shown on that desolate island. Thanks for watching. If you found this piece of history interesting, be sure to like and subscribe for more.